Today, we play Best of One.
The only one in Best of One.
What? Genius axes!
Ta-da!
Eurian. This is Standard. Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB. Today in the arena, we are checking out the deck that won the 64-player Standard Challenge on MTGO, where the sweaty players sweat and throw down for prizes, which usually makes it a good read on what the Standard Best of 3 meta is all about. And you may think that you know everything there is to know about Atraxa, but this deck is trying to go a little bit of the extra mile. This ramp deck has 4 copies of Trumpeting Carnosaur, which is a bit of a change up to the deck, adding this dinosaur that can discard to lightning bolt something for 3 mana or create a discover 5 situation. Of course, what we discover then are very, very powerful cards. Now, of course, Topiary Stompier Invasion of Zendikar has proven very effective in this format to get you up to Atraxa, but the deck was leaning in a direction of more and more board wipes, probably in response to the Flash Soldier meta, and it was running Sunfalls, Depopulates, Farewells even in some case. This deck scales that back to 3 copies of Sunfall, goes up to 4 copies of Up the Beanstalk, and focuses once again on Archangel of Wrath and Trumpeting Carnosaur to help keep board presence strong, while eventually falling back to Herd Migration, Leyline Binding, and Atraxa Grand Unifier. 4 copies of Cavern of the Souls make up the mana base to make sure your Atraxa actually resolves, which, wow, what an addition to the deck this is. Even as a reprint, it does make the deck feel like it plays a whole different game, whereas once upon a time we could counter Atraxa. Now every deck has to figure out how to outgrind it. If you want to be a best of 3 gamer, well, we've got some tricks up our sleeve. The most notable is the Jace, the Perfected Mind in the sideboard, milling out in these games. Usually being able to be the deck that mills the opponent in the mirror makes you a winner. That's why you saw a lot of Jace one-ofs in the main decks lately. These are still in the sideboard, and for playing best of 1, you might want to move a Jace into the main deck if you're worried about the mirror match. But we're going to find out if this deck actually does still hold up in best of 1 with less sweepers, relying on Trumpeting Carnosaur technology. So thank you very much to the sponsors of this video, Ultimate Guard, CoolStuffInc.com, and Moxfield. Check out the links in the description and support the sponsors. Now let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. Do I have to totally reshoot the intro if I forget the no questions? No questions! On the play, Beanstalk question mark? Sure. What could go wrong? Do we name Dinosaur or Angel? Let's see what our opponent plays. It is blue. Guess we're naming Angel. Are there lands in my ramp deck? Hey, Dinosaur. Not exactly what you're looking to draw. Get lost on turn 2. Wow. Yeah, this isn't what I would call great. Could have run out an Archangel there, but I don't think it's worth it. Into this open mana doesn't disrupt them. On turn 4, they're much more likely to have a play they want to make, so that the counterspell actually costs them time. Naming Angel is also a serious cost here. We might not be able to play a Carnosaur. Huh? Well, that's nice. Unless it doesn't resolve. It resolves! Interesting. Alright, definitely need the white. White, white, red, and we need the black? Yeah. So they're up a Beanstalk, and yet they don't ramp. What we call sus. It's very sus. Open mana. Let's go for the Carnosaur. Can't be countered. Sunfall and they probably want to kill this. It makes me think the right place to save a map token if their plan is to kill this anyway. Okay, that's what they wanted to do. That's too bad. Weird with the beanstalk. I don't know, man. Okay, they have a way to blow up a Cavern of Souls. Isn't Wandering Emperor a great card, you guys? Are you sick of it? No? You get another year. Congrats. Binding. So let them take the Carnosaur because it's an ETB, so we plan to bind it ourselves. Question is, do we do anything else here? Yeah, let's go for another invasion. Missing land type is... I know it, blue. And it'll get white. I guess we can wait for our opponent to make a move. Because I think they're going to go after... Yeah, they're going to activate the demo field. They're going to target a cavern. Okay. I have responses. Dino! Yeah, let's play that. Okay, not many basics left. But they're the one playing Demolition Field in a 3-color deck. How many do you think they have? No actions? That's weird. 2 Sunfalls? That's bad. All right. Explore. Ken has cards. Thank you. You know they don't want to use removal on the Stomper. Ooh, 2 cards. Let's go get their Wandering Emperor, shall we? Super expensive March. What did they exile? Knockout Blow. Ha! You here for mono red? All right. You gonna take 4? Just to rope it all the way down over here. There we go. All right, let's kick it. Not the thing they really want to counter. Also plays around make disappear by the mana cost. And we're going face. Don't flip the invasions. This is all about getting their life total to 0. What you gonna hit? The angel? Fine by me. They could have used that to kill the Stomper. Sus. Rawr. How's your face? There's the knockout blow. Look at them casting their spells so carefully. It's cute. All right. Here comes a herd migration. Okay. Let's cycle. All right. We could play the Spar's headquarters, but let's hold it. We've drawn all 3 Sunfalls in the place where they're bad. So we're actually running out of cards here. Our opponent's drawn Beanstalk. Our Beanstalk got removed. And they're holding a counterspell for Atraxa for sure. So we need another cavern. That'll do. Because we have the cavern. There goes a cavern to the bottom, though. It's unfortunate. What, I don't have it? Tapped wrong. Lame. All right, red. Pew pew. Cycle. So what's the long game here? I'm just going to try to make a lethal or at least imposing board that they need to interact with every single turn. So hopefully we tax their mana, tax their brain cells. But, I mean, Up a Beanstalk is a heck of a gas engine that they have, and we just don't. Makes it tough. Okay, there's a farewell. Still holding up a counterspell for the Atraxa. There's a Beanstalk. There's a Binding. Resolves. Draw. Draw. And try to keep me from casting anything. March the Beanstalk. Okay. Responses. What do we go after there? Beanstalk? Or do we get our Angel? Angel's not enough of a threat, right? Also, we get to resolve Atraxa here. So they have to deal with that. Yeah, a few less cards could really affect them. Okay. Atraxa. Rope out. So, what do we grab? Another Atraxa. A Binding. I think a Binding. It could be a Beanstalk here, but Binding seems better. Boseiju for sure. Invasion. Yeah, we're not low on gas now. Turn the Earth. They're that kind of deck. They literally are going to try to play a never-ending game. Degenerates. It's good against us, though. Like, these control decks are so best of one terrible because they can't beat mono red, can't beat mono white, but they beat ramp. They love playing against ramp. Although, if you're gonna do that, like, just play a Jason, mill them. Like, make it end, you fool. Turn the Earth is so cheeky. It's another demolition field? Greedy. Yep, let's play Magic. I attack you. Interesting, because if I play the herd migration, they are definitely going to wrath the board. Beans. Opponents really fought over these beans, which, you know, if you want to, go ahead. The good news for me is that, like, it's not my only way to get card advantage. So, still have those for threats, and we basically need to present them every freaking turn. Got it. At 12, they gotta do something. Ooh, the Celestas. All right, not many cards left. They're passing. Let's go ahead and get our Angel. A little damage goes a long way. Hit. Big March on a binding. Okay. Target. We need damage more than we need to reboot the Atraxa here, so let's bind the binding and still hit them. Drop to 2. So we've got all this mana. We could go for like a herd migration. They sweep the board and then we try to Atraxa into an Angel. 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would do. So that's the plan. It's a little overkill, but we go for it. Yeah, make sure they're dead. They are Union Gaming. Knockout blow. Like, they have a lot of cheeky life gain. Sneaky life gain. They counter the Atraxa, though. Game kind of ends. Otawara my binding. I don't know about that, but it gets him a draw. Knock yourself out. Vanquish the Horde. Vanquish the Horde. That's what you got. Finestalk? Weird. Weird plays from a weird deck. I'm at 43, so this is fine. Did they save a counter spell? They should. They didn't. If they can, you know, you do your best. Angel. Beans. Cavern. Just in case they have a make disappear. You gotta double kick it because of the turn the earth. Bang, bang. The end. Whew. They had 16 cards in deck, so if they were a Jace player, they were one win away, one draw away from being able to mill me out too. Got my outfit right. I got my, I don't have an Atraxa avatar. I have the Norn avatar, but I have the Atraxa sleeve. Our opponent, well, they also have that, and the Jungitaxis avatar. So yeah, we'll keep and see just how aggressive such a combination of sleeve and avatar can be. It's slow, but it's not painfully slow. It's herd migration, maybe something invasion. Okay, it's a little painfully slow. Well, Carnosaur is a good 3-mana play if we need to defend ourselves. Paleontologist. Dinosaurs. Dinosaurs. I mean, Sunfall will be good if we get there, but oh my god, we might not get there. So we have blue. Black is what we're missing. Black would give us all the colors, but is that what we need? If we get another green and we draw a dino, we can play it. I guess that's the idea. Because invasion will fix our mana later. But ward? Can we not ward everything? Wizards? Yeah, I think we have to try to slow them down a little. Just don't cast a tally this turn, right? That might put off Sunfall for 2 turns, though. Ah! What do we need? Do we need a Leyline Binding into an untapped? Yep, okay. Untapped white source if we're not dead. We're pretty dead. 5, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16. We're dead. We're dead. All right. Yeah, that was too slow. Nice. This is a much better hand on the draw. This is the kind of hand we should have been mulliganing for. So, easy keep. A Plains Go. What's going on here? What you doing? Cavern on Angel. Mirror? Mirror. Okay. Well, if they have the mill tech, we're in trouble. If they don't, God knows what will happen in this game. Just miss a land drop for me. Unless they're not... God, could they just be normal angels? If there is such a thing? Nope, no way. No way. So they kept their hand. Maybe they just had to read that I was slow, but their first play was invasion. Kind of wild. What am I doing? I don't have any ramp. I guess I'm just holding on for dear life. I can run on Angel just to have something. It's not like the extra kicker does much in this matchup, right? There, I have something on the battlefield. Look, Ma, I made it. Well, hey, they didn't get to transform this. Angel on Angel crime. Double draw. Wow. Is that the way this game's gonna be? Looks like it. Okay, that's not an Atraxa. We take those. We have double beans, no ramp, but our opponent apparently doesn't have a herd migration or an Atraxa yet. So, are you winning, son? I don't know, maybe. Let's give him the Carnosaur. Oh my lord. These hands. Not a Sunfall, not a Sunfall. Okay. Put in hand. Put in hand. And then what are we discarding? 2 cards? Can just be land. Shouldn't be land though. Well, when you have Stomper and Invasion. Oh no, let's cast it. What the heck? We get a Sunfall out of this situation, we'll take those. Just pressure on the board. We would love to draw a Sunfall, actually, because the herd migrations are about to happen. Opponent is going to transform their invasion. I guess that's pretty good. Double block a Carnosaur. What? What? I block. You want to Ganjo it or something? It's fine. I'm not afraid. Weird. You don't have trample. Okay, if we blow that up, we also get another discover trigger, which is hype. Sort of want to ramp though. Nah, pressure. Forget ramping in this game, just pressure. Just don't, we gotta kill them before they draw Atraxa, right? Or this game is definitely gonna bog down. Like, this is fine. Plenty more where that came from. Again! And I can bind to get back a Carnosaur at instant speed. How exciting. No, anything but the might. Anything but the might. Yep. So this is probably the 7 to 8 sweeper version of the ramp deck. The good news is they're running out of gas. More beans. Beans. Dino. Angel. Yeah, we'll just cast it. More things to attack you with. Aye. Let's play the Stompers. Get another sweeper out of them. Out of green? Crazy. Okay, more beans. Yeah, another migration. Crazy. We don't have any answers if they draw Atraxa, though. That's my big concern. Just don't draw Atraxa. Ah! Scared me. Another look. That doesn't look like Atraxa. Oh, come on. You think I'm falling for that? What a waste of time. If you show me a Sunfall after that attack, I'm going to laugh. Because you could have had a bigger Incubator token. Oh! Okay. Fine. Fine. Boseiju! Cavern of Souls. Combat. Another 10 for you. All right. We want to make absolutely sure we end this. Sun Angel. Yeah. Dinosaur. Definitely got him on the back foot. How do we make sure we finish? I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. All right. Stompies. Migration. TGB, you're overcommitting. I am precisely committing. There's a difference. Draw. Man, is it nice to just now draw the Sunfalls instead of drawing 3 of them and then having to wait to draw the good stuff. Yep. Probably top deck that, but maybe not. That's okay. Just keep the pressure on the board. Non-stop. Dino. Traxa. 15 cards left, no biggie. This is fine. Select. We're good. I submit 0. Just want a big killer in the air. Yeah, draw your deck and slap the opponent with it. It's a fun strategy. Is that the last migration? I think I was looking. Nissa? Okay. I mean, what are you gonna do? There's a lot of things you could try blowing up. That is one of them. This isn't a good play, though. Sure. I've got plays. I got responses, but I don't have to make them now. I can wait till half. Okay. Pew pew. Nah, you didn't. What else you got? Nothing? All right, give me back the Atraxa. Game. Draw deck, smack the opponent with it. Easy. Mid-range master. So it's weird because of the mill effect in best of one that Jace could be floating around, but it does seem like the best strategy for these decks is to just draw. Just go so ham with your draw and get down to like 10 cards in your deck and just lay out big threat, big threat, big threat, and eventually they don't have the sweeper. On the draw again, whatever. We either draw the untapped land or we get run over by red or white. We'll see. Okay. Okay. Opponent's on similar strategy. Well, I have 2 beans and 3 ramps. Let's see what the opponent's up to. They've got Topiary Stomper. Because they're on the play, if they have the Stomper invasion curve, they're going to get way ahead. And there's nothing I can really do about it. But we'll make them have it. There's a Sunfall so we can catch up. Yeah, now we get to play this matchup from behind. Invasion? Anybody? No invasion? Hallelujah. My turn to stomp. We got all the types, right? So what do we actually need? We drew the island. We've got double red. Yeah, we're cooking. Guess I'll just grab another red. It's a big turn for them, actually. We could really catch up. Ooh, up the beanstalk. Because we're now threatening the invasion Topiary Stomper line. All right. They start their 7-mana plays next turn. It's going to get exciting. Didn't I promise you fireworks? Resolves with no effects. Transforms. Beans. They could have a farewell, which might make this beans a mistake. But with an Atraxa to follow up, I think we just go for it. Okay, they've got an Angel, which means they don't draw off their beans this turn. And they may not have an untapped land. Yeah, no land. Okay. That means we are also going to kick it. Opponent stalling a little. So we drop them to a lowly 20. Okay, invasion. That's going to turn on their Stomper and set them up for next turn. It's unfortunate, because I think we have to block the Stomper now. Whereas maybe they don't attack, but they probably attack. And when they do, I think I have to block, which is too bad because the Angel is just going to kill the Stomper if I got one more turn. Makes it a closer game, though. Go for the throat, huh? You can go classic removal spell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Carnosaur, I think, because if they play an Atraxa, the Carnosaur can attack into it. They don't usually want to trade that. Value! Lands. Yeah. Dino! Sunfall. Cool. Pretty happy with that. Lots of herd migrations that are happy to see that Sunfall come out of their hand. We still haven't used one of those, so plenty to go. Boseiju. Sunfall. Do we Boseiju their beans and try to beat them on that axis where we're just playing way more stuff than them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 4. I mean, we've got this cool line where we invade Zendikar and cast Atraxa, and then the opponent probably hits the Atraxa. It's fine. One basic left, important to keep in mind. Carnosaur. Forest. So, do we want more Atraxas? Probably not. We need a lot of ammunition to just keep firing at them. We're probably discarding the land, so let's not take it. Well, I guess it thins our deck, right? Like, this isn't going to be about milling. We have to kill them. So, yeah, we need to take all these so we don't draw them later. Even if we're chucking them straight in the graveyard. So, discard 4. 1. 2, 3, 4. Right? Right. Yeah, I was afraid of that. So now it's a much more even game. We're slightly on the front foot. We do have to kill their Atraxa. Might be a tough one. You can channel Carnosaur and cast an Archangel of Wrath to do it. That's 7 the hard way. What are they looking at? Stompies, Depops, and Sunfalls, Beans, and Sunfall. Actually, this isn't great. They don't have a herd migration. They're still just trying to grab a bunch of sweepers. They're a very removal heavy version. I think that actually bodes well for us. And they pass with mana open. So if we do remove the Atraxa, I mean, that's really good for us because we get to hit them. Hitting them is good. I think we do that, actually. How much mana is that? 12? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Nope. It's not 12 because we're not casting the Carnosaur. It's 9. Okay. Q. They'll probably take the hit and then sweep the next turn, which makes herd migration, you know, I keep saying it, but that's the idea, is later in the game we just start using herd migrations. Makes it better and better. Plus we get to hit them this turn, which is huge. Cool. All right, do we take their beans? I think we do. We can also hit a land drop this turn. Could also Boseiju the beans. Yeah, let's Boseiju the beans. Save binding for binding. They don't want to use a binding now. Isn't much good to hit. Pass it over to them for their Sunfall. But now they are one turn from death against herd migration. So we're about to get our aggressive beasts. Okay, they cast Virtue. Let's check those graves. There's Atraxas. So we bind. Migrate. All right, there's no more lands in the deck, so the invasion is a waste of mana. Let's cast a Carnosaur. That's probably just going to get swept up, but this is the part where we just really put on the pressure, and every turn just try to keep them from doing anything. We're going to put Angel in hand, discard the beans and the invasion, and just every turn it's going to be like huge board and pressure, and then of course Angel burn, which I think, oh, yep. These are the last two. They're going to match migration with migration. That's good for us. Virtue, one of them, sure. Stompies, okay. So let's see. Attack with all this. Block, block, block. They have 3 to 3. So it basically is a wash if I attack here. But that's fine because we'll Sunfall. So we have a big incubator token. 14 cards. So we have the biggest incubator token alive. We rebuild a new herd. 12 cards. We are definitely not cycling. Hard mode engaged for sure here. And they got their own binding. That's a problem. Might have to kill the Atraxa with the Archangel Carnosaur trick again. We also have the option to kill our own beast. Like they block one, channel, kill a beast, right? Unless they block the incubator. They're probably going to bind the incubator. If we time it right, we can hit their binding with a binding so they can't do that. We got a briefcase. Got a stomper. Oh. Okay. That's awesome for me. Thank you. I was trying to figure out how to beat this Atraxa. Now I just get to punch you with the incubator token if I time it right. If I wait till my turn, a binding can take out their binding before the incubator token leaves the battlefield. So the key The actual key is not to activate this incubator token until my turn. Weird, right? That would be your face. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Response. 9 cards. Plenty to go. Hit. And... Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains, and it makes opponents cry, scooping in a salty rage. Wah, 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 wah. And we are back for a post-game wrap. This deck is very powerful, and it plays the late game in interesting ways without having cards like the giant dinosaur with haste and things like that. You have to be creative in your end games, and you have to be bold about putting pressure on the battlefield, knowing that you can rebuild because Up a Beanstalk and Atraxa keep you gassed up. So you can't be scared of sweepers all the time. You've got to put your basically plan on the battlefield and make the opponent deal with it turn after turn after turn. If they do, they do. And there are some decks in Best of 1 equipped to handle it. Some of our losses were against Jace Mill decks, which are basically unwinnable, and against aggro decks where I kept very slow hands, which maybe I'd mulligan those hands. You know, if I had it to do over, obviously knowing it could be aggro, you might mulligan it. But honestly, in Best of 1, like, this deck is here for the slow matchups unless it's on the play, in which case it can usually keep pace all right. In Best of 3, well, the grind fest is... it's what it is, man. You get into the weeds. If you like hour-long matchups, I've got a deck for you. And the sideboard's right there if you want to go play it. So, yeah, enjoy this ramp deck. It has a lot of good things going for it. There's a lot of play to it. And there's just a lot of understanding play patterns and making the opponent have it over and over. This deck puts up so much power. And, of course, it has the burn strategy with Archangel of Wrath, which is interesting. And the fact that it plays big Timmy dinosaurs is also very appealing. Dinos and angels living together. Mass hysteria. Thank you for watching this video. If you stayed till the end, well, that is the best thing you can do for my channel, quite frankly. Now, if you want to top it off, you can hit like and subscribe. Those are easy things to do. Did you know that a third of you aren't subscribed? What? Madness. Crazy. I have 184,000 subscribers, and you may not be one of them. 1 in 3 of you aren't. Subscribe. You plebs, you fools! I will call you names until you subscribe. Also, if you really want to help out the sponsors of the channel, Ultimate Guard, Moxfield, and CoolStuffInc.com. Check out the links in the description. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I'll see you in the next video. You're cool.
CovertGoBlue has mastered the skies, so now he's ready to become the true apex predator by taming a T-Rex. Check out the CovertGoBlue Dinosaur Rider playmat, featuring CGB astride the king of the dinosaurs. Each playmat comes with a free Dinosaur Rider token, so get your hands on this prehistoric prize and pick up CovertGoBlue's Dinosaur Rider playmat today at CoolStuffInc.com/CGB. CoolStuffInc.com, cool stuff in stock.